you do dress like that, he calls you an abomination. Like what that sister's wearing, that is what you're supposed to be wearing. That long dress, that's what you're supposed to be wearing. And why don't you? Give me 1 Timothy 2:9. Why is it that you don't wear that?
Because we all know what's good and right, we just don't listen.
Oh, we're gonna use your little brother. Is it okay for him to wear a dress? Why not?
It's not appropriate.
It's not appropriate for who?
It's under God. God made Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be. That's what God created.
Correct. Good. So that means you know that there's a proper way to dress for a young man, for a man, and for a young sister, right? Right. Let's see what God says. I want to see what you think about this, because you seem like a smart sister. How old are you?
I'm 19.
19. All right, cool. So you just finished up school, right?
I went to school early, so I already finished college.
All right, that's great. All right, that's good. Sister finished college already. My son just finished. He's still in college. He's 19. That's great. That's real good. A lot of people don't know that today. You can start college at an early age and finish up early. That's real good, sister. But watch what the Lord says here. Read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5. The woman should not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So God says that the woman should not wear what pertains to man. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
That's that part that you understand. Because it said that a man should not wear what pertains to a woman. You said that your little brother shouldn't be wearing a dress because it belongs to a woman. That means if the dress belongs to the woman, the pants belong to who? To the man. Do you wear pants? I know you do. So should you be wearing pants according to what God says? You should not. So there's a lot of sins that we commit that we don't even know. Give me the definition of modesty. What do you think about that? Well, are you willing? I mean, I don't think you really need to define it. What you need to do, what we got to learn to do is apply it. Because we read it and you understand what it says. The man shouldn't wear what pertains to a woman, and the woman shouldn't wear what pertains to a woman. I mean, to a man. Or a man should not wear what pertains to a woman, vice versa, right? That's easy to understand. We don't need to define it. We just got to apply it. We got to do it. Because today you don't see that. What happens if we don't listen to God? Watch what God says. Read it.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
You see what God said? If you do dress like that, he calls you an abomination. Like what that sister's wearing, that is what you're supposed to be wearing. That long dress, that's what you're supposed to be wearing. And why don't you? Give me 1 Timothy 2:9. Why is it that you don't wear that?
Because we all know what's good and right, we just don't listen.
There you go. You're right. So what are you waiting for? You know what happens if you don't do what God says? What ends up happening?
When God comes,
He gonna judge you. You really want to see God's judgment? Hell no. That's why you got to change right now. So now you're not wearing pants right now, but you are wearing some short shorts. Those are like licras, right? Watch what the Lord says here. Read it.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
You see what God said? He said that the woman must dress in a modest apparel. Meaning your clothing, everything that you put on has to be modest. Let's see what it means to be modest. The clothing. Come on, read it.
Definition of modest: dressing or behaving so as to avoid impropriety or indecency.
So he said dressing or acting in a manner, in a way that is avoiding indecency. Read.
Especially avoid attracting sexual attention.
So it says if you're dressing modestly, you're dressing in a way where you're avoiding attracting sexual attention. So I'm asking, there's more. When you dress that way, you're not the only one. You just walk by, so we're using this as an example, right? Are men able to see your body? No, but are they able to see yours? Because are they able to see your, I must put it like this, your figure, your figura. They're able to see your curves and all that stuff. Well, God is saying you're supposed to dress in a manner where you can't see that.
Bring it out.
That's what else it says. Read.
Of clothing, not revealing or emphasizing the figure.
Emphasizing means when you wear tight clothing and you're able to see the features, right? God said you're not supposed to do that. You understand that? It's a lot of times it's hard for young girls like you to understand. Even older women, when we tell them, they look at it as if we're trying to attack them, but we're not. Because what we're reading is out of where, sis? Where are we reading out of? The Bible. And you know what we gotta do, we gotta tell the people what they're doing wrong and what they gotta do to fix it. So one of the things that you sis gotta fix is the way you dress. Because you know what God says to do is when you get older, when you become of age, you're gonna want to get with a man. You're gonna want to get married one day. And you should want to get married with a man that knows you through your righteousness that you apply through the scriptures, not by the way you look.
That's right.
What happens today? You think people are getting together because how smart they are and how godly they are, or by the way they look? Most people. Huh?
I said maybe it's us.
By the looks. Yes. So what kind of men are you going to attract? You're going to attract men that's just after you by the way you look. That's what it is. But you ain't ready for marriage. But that's something that you got to understand. But you know what? There's a lot more. There's a lot more that comes through the Bible. Give me Sirach 32:24. Because you say you believe in God. When was the last time you went to church? Huh? A couple months ago? Okay, so what you pick up? The last time you went, what did you pick up in the church? You don't remember? See, you gotta, when you go to church, it's supposed to be for you to pick up things that you can apply in your life, right? Watch what it says, because we all say we believe in God. But watch what God says here. Come on, Sirach 32:24.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 32, verse 24.
Bring it out.
He that believeth in the Lord, taketh heed to the commandment.
You see what it said? He said, he that believeth in the Lord, taketh heed to the commandment. Right now we gave you a commandment of what God says, the way you're supposed to dress as a young lady. So if you do believe in him, you're going to apply that commandment. Because like you said earlier, you don't want to be judged. When Christ returns, he is going to judge us, right? Finish that.
And he that trusted in him
And he that trusts in God, read,
shall bear never the worst.
you wouldn't fear what? If you apply what God says, you wouldn't have to fear his judgment.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is